respect because our founding fathers penned it this way, that all men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, among these life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The very essence of our structure in this country is that every one of us is equal to each other. No one is more equal than another or less equal. Your IQ doesn't make you more valuable. Your position in terms of how much money you have doesn't make anyone more equal or less. Your ancestry, your last name, none of those things. Your equality comes from the intrinsic worth that was given to you by your Creator. And that's why I believe that believing in the sanctity of human life is not a political issue. It goes to the very essence of who we are as a culture, that we would treat each other as we would wish to be treated. And that's what really it means to be pro-life. Not against anything, but for each other. Saying, I would want others to protect me in the same way that I know they would wish to be protected by me if the tables were reversed. Over the next few weeks, I'm sure you're going to see a whole lot of things. Already some of the other campaigns are getting desperate. They never imagined that they would have to contend with this. It's not me they're having to contend with. It's you. It's not about me. It's really about you and about millions of Americans like you who started saying, what if we don't want to pick the ones that the pundits and the media darlings of Washington pick? What if we wanted to pick a president not because he has a big checkbook, because he's got big ideas that can help lead this country? And ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that I recognize there's a difference between things elected to be a ruler and elected to be a president. And in our presidency, we've never elected a person so he could be our ruler, but elected him so he could be our servant. And when we understand that, and when that's our heart, our direction, this can be a great country. Not a divided one, but a united one. You may not agree with me on every single issue. I understand that. But the one thing you'll know is that at least I agree with myself and have convictions that I won't make those every single day because I'm in a different state or because a different poll has come out. And I'll listen to you. And I may learn from you. And I may find out that you're right on some things. As I've often said, I'm a Republican. I'm a conservative. But I'm not mad at anybody over it. And I don't believe Republicans are wrong all the time. I don't think Democrats are wrong all the time. Most of the time, they're wrong. We've got to once again come to the place where we're more interested in America going forward than just one party going forward over the other party. This is our country, it's our future, and we're going to lead it in a kind of way that we can be proud of. Give me your wholehearted energies and efforts over these next few weeks, because when the South Carolina primary comes, we need to be able to nail something down after coming out of Iowa and New Hampshire with great success. Coming to South Carolina is going to be where we want to put down some deep roots. We want you to help us do that by getting your friends, your relatives, all your co-workers and your neighbors to go out and vote for us on January 19th. And on that day of the primary, please do not sit at home if you're a registered voter. Go out and vote for me and take 10 people with you. If you find somebody that you can talk to voting for me, you call them until they get to the polls. If you find somebody you can talk to and they just are too stubborn and they're not going to vote for me, then you tell them the election will be moved to May. Don't let those people out of their driveway that day. You've got to take responsibility. You get to the polls and get all the voters who were with us that day and keep all those other guys home. But you don't have to do that. If you block their car out the driveway, I can't think about that. Anyway, I want to again say thank you. It's an amazing kind of encouragement to come here and to see this sort of incredible crowd and your enthusiasm. And there's one family right over here. Annual Labor Day. 2 days away from 11 days. And I was so afraid, I told her she went into Labor today and delivered that baby here in this restaurant because there's no way we'd ever get her out of here. I told her, if it's a boy, he's got to name it after me. I don't care what your husband said. thank you for being here, bringing your children, and the one on the way. And I know he won't get the coat or chief, but I hope that by the time you get charged in this country, give it to leadership. That baby that you have with you, and the two that you brought with you, have the kind of America that you'll be very proud that you brought it into. And I pledge to you to give them my very best, and to give you my best. God's blessing. Yes. Thank you.